Yes, namaste. Whatever you think about comes about, and whatever you focus on grows. I used to open my still do, open my podcast with that statement. Yes. Hey guys, Gerald Peters, welcome to the Science of Getting Rich. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about comes about, and this is repetition. This is me talking to me. This was me taking control and command of the room and my mind and setting in place and in motion the message that I was trying to deliver. You have to do that in your life. A couple videos ago, I was talking about an old book that I wrote. I don't sell these anymore, right? So, it's just teaching from it. And I talked about chapter 1. Chapter 1 opens with, what is the chapter title called? Your thought process creates your success process. That's obvious. If you ever bought a book from me, I send you a thing called the 10 Pillars of Success. And in the 10 pillars, get that. So you buy a book from me and I put other shit in there trying to help you. And pillar number 1, how you think is everything. And I talk about this a lot. And I get on to people, do you think the market is going to crash? Do you think the stock market is going to crash? Do you think... It doesn't fucking matter! You need to start buying assets that appreciate over time. You don't need to wait. Now, you saw there I got angry. Why? Chapter 4, become emotional. See, now a lot of gurus will say, well, you don't want to, you want to control your emotions. Bullshit! Emotions are rocket fuel. You need to get fucking pissed. You need to get pissed. You're not where you're supposed to be. I know you've given yourself room and you said, oh, well, this and that. Fuck that. Enough of your bullshit. Get your money right. Nobody gives a fuck about any of your excuses. That is how I talk to myself. That's how you fix your problem. So if you're broke right now, that should be the only conversation in your head. Right there. Not nice, not fucking smoothing. Oh, it'll be okay. Bullshit! It won't be okay. It's not okay. It is not fucking okay at all. And that's how you need to talk to yourself. It's not fucking okay that you're a bad trader. It's not. It's not okay that you have 3 houses and you want 10. Get the fucking 10. Now, that's a different way of thinking, right? A lot of people like positive. They like it to be positive. And that's fine. You should be positive. You should positively believe that you can do that. And you say, wow. So why am I mad about your situation? Why? Because I get tired of being fucking lectured by 20-year-old fucking socialists who've never done anything in their life. And they're going to tell me about how economics works and how it's unfair for certain people. Bullshit. The same God in me is the same God in Steve Jobs, Ford, Einstein, Martin Luther King, Gandhi. Jesus, Buddha is in you. Now, you may not think that. You may have such limiting fucking beliefs that you think other people are downtrodden and can't do anything about it. I don't believe that. And I refuse to believe that, okay? I refuse, because I believe we have unlimited power. I believe that whatever you think about comes about, and whatever you focus on fucking grows. And so if you focus on that, it'll grow. That's how it works. Now, chapter 4 is become emotional. But let me say, before I read that, let me read this beginning real quick. It says, I'm a believer in you get what you think about. We each can manifest the results in our life based on our actions. This book ended up in your hands because of actions I started in 1999. This was a moment that I took control of my life. I decided to no longer be led around by the no's of others. I would blame no one, and I would give 0 fucking excuses. And during the next 10 years, I went from dead fucking broke to self-made millionaire. This transformation did not happen by accident or by chance. I set a target date. I refused to be stopped. That I would be a millionaire by the age of 40 if I had to work for minimum fucking wage 20 hours a day every day. Now, I didn't have to do that, but that was the level of determination that I had set. And when one becomes determined, the universe opens up doors for you. But I beat that date by 1 year, and this would have been impossible without clear, specific written goals. To me, goals are live, living, breathing friends that give me direction and allow me to stay in control. I have goals in all areas of my life. I have short and long-term goals for being a father, a husband, a business owner, entrepreneur, investor, writer. And I can tell you your future goals are set. I can tell your future by the goals you set for yourself. So how much do you want in your trading account? What size trades do you want to take? How many houses do you want to own? You say, well, I want to own a restaurant. Well, what are you going to call it? You haven't even named it yet. It's not fucking real to you. Where are you going to get your silverware from? Where are you going to buy the napkins? Where are you going to get the food? And so as you begin to play this game, as you become emotional and actually put pen to paper, as you begin to go through this process, right? As you begin to go through the process, shit begins to manifest in your life. So chapter 4, become emotional. Fight for your success. You must be willing to fight for your dreams because your friends and family will steal it. Emotions are contagious. If you ever met a really good salesman, he's emotional about his product. As far as he's concerned, his product is for your own good. Familiar? My emotional attachment to my business has been pivotal in my success. I truly believe that my marketing is a gift from above or God. I don't want to offend any of you. Sensitive people. God doesn't give money, but he does give concepts. God has given me dozens of concepts that have made me tons of money over the last 10 years. Without emotion, you're only one bad day away from quitting. At some point, you will be dealt a defeating, crushing blow. Your emotional connection with your goal will give you the power that you need. See, if you don't have emotional attachment to the new goal, the moment you stub your toe, illness hits, family problems, death, there's a business setback or a bad economy, you will fucking quit. Most people quit. One sad aspect of humanity is that you have quit everything you've ever started. You quit the gym. You quit relationships. You quit saving. You fucking quit. There's a giant list of things you've started and quit. Hundreds of these things. Hundreds. Diets, taking our medication, exercise, and most of all, we quit on each other. And most of all, we quit on ourselves. Build strong emotions around your goals. When the problems in your life arrive, and they will, you need to dig in deeper. Find more emotion. Intensifying that emotion for your goal until it becomes an uncontrollable volcano. It's the fucking rocket fuel. All too often, it's the tragic events in life that define a person. Think about Lance Armstrong, George Washington, Martin Luther King Jr., and even Jesus Christ. These men were made great in the midst of tragedy. Not one of them got a fucking bailout. You ever notice that? We go into COVID, you got people getting bailouts 30 days in. 30 days in, they need a loan. You know why? Because they didn't have their buckets right. They were fucked before COVID. They were fucked before COVID. COVID exposed it. See, what COVID did is it exposed how many people were skinny dipping, how many businesses were truly shitty. They had no assets, no savings, nothing. They were just living paycheck to paycheck. Businesses, corporations, paycheck to paycheck to paycheck. No savings. Many of you were living that way. COVID exposed it. And many people had to move back in with their parents. Good thing you had a mom and dad that would take you in, pay your cell phone bill and car payment. Good thing, huh? Right? That shouldn't be a good thing. That should piss you off. And that's where we should be, man. You're not going to get to millionaire status in 8 years being fucking happy. You need to get mad, dude. You need to get some fucking rocket fuel. You need to get going. That's what people need to do. Me too. We hold ourselves to a soft accountable. Well, there's a holiday. Well, it's snowing today. Well, I guess I can't do any work. Can't do any work today. It's snowing, right? That's where a lot of us are. You can't sit in there. You don't go from zero to a millionaire in 8 years making excuses, thinking about things. You have to refuse excuses. You have to push through walls. You have to receive. You have to become emotional. You have to actually get up, talk as if and walk as though, like receive and push. And that's how you do it, man. Don't let people tell you shouldn't be emotional. Build strong emotions around your goals. You can have anything you want. You must want it with an exuberance that erupts through the skin and joins the energy that created the world. Sheila Graham. I love that quote. That's it. That's the whole chapter. I just read you the whole chapter. Become emotional. Get upset about this shit. I meet people all the time. Well, I ain't got much money in my trading account. Well, go get it! You see the difference there? In that energy that I just summoned? You say, oh, you're just screaming. Yeah, but I mean that shit. You think you get on the football field and you're like, well, let's think about daisies and, roses and everything's unicorns and everything's happy. No, they're angry. Why? They're about to do battle, man. They're about to put their life on the line and collide with other men. Right? Doing battle. That's why you often hear me refer to that this is a kingdom you're running, and you better start thinking like a king and wield the sword and send the troops, protect the castle. Why? Because you're at war, man. With your friends, your family, the world, the universe, church, everything around you trying to take from you. Everything around you is trying to take from you. You haven't noticed? Just sit still. Watch the phone calls, DMs, texts, the emails. Everybody wants something. They want from you. The world's going to try to take you. Everybody's got something to sell you, to give you, to upsell you more and more and more and more and more. Just spend, fucking spend, spend, spend. And you don't get to be a millionaire spending your fucking money. You become a millionaire by keeping it and investing it. So when you see your stupid ass friends posting all the dumb shit they're buying, understand they're not on the same path. They're not on the same path as you. They're on a different path. So you don't need to have FOMO. Why are you going to FOMO something stupid? You don't need to have FOMO. You don't need to worry about a stock another man's trading. You need to worry about the ones you're trading. You have to play the hand that's dealt to you, that's right in front of you. Maximize that shit, man. Get excited about it, man. I'm excited I'm pissed off for you. Come on, man. Get pissed off too.